Hello, good morning. Can everybody hear me? I can see 3 students at the moment. Rahul, yeah. Hi Rahul, how are you doing? Okay, how are you today? I can see Surajit. I can see Sanobar. I can see Rahul, yeah. Morning. I know it's like today is Sunday, isn't it? What day is today? Yeah, today is Sunday. Yeah, that's true. So let's see. I mean, in India, it's a day off. People might be sleeping until now because it's 11 o'clock there. So that's why they might come sometime late. Yeah. Now, you see, okay. Yeah. So every one of you is okay in the morning. That's good. Hi, Surajit. I didn't see you yesterday. Were you in the class yesterday? Okay. What happened? Okay, no problem. He's saying I was outside. Okay, no problem. And Sanuba, how are you today, Sanuba? Let's have a chat today, okay? If you have got a mic, I will allow you come and just get interacted. Let's see, what do you think? What do you think? How is the IMTS live classes going on, webcast classes? It's a good experience, that's good, okay? As long as it serves the purpose, giving you some knowledge, ideas, that's good. It's really good, yeah. I've got very good positive feedbacks from some of the students, from most of the students. Thanks for that. So what do you think? Like, how can we improve our service? Any idea you can give us? And what we should be doing? What do you think from your side? It's good and very comfortable, I know, because that is the advantage of the internet system. That's right. Like you don't need to travel. You don't need to just get up and turn on your system, get online, and here you go. This is the advantage of the technology, you can say. Anytime, anywhere. Yeah, that's why I really like, like being online or internet things, because if you have, I'm like working on one of the project, like to develop one of the software, like you can access, you can do work from any part of the world. So I really like, without the boundaries of, or the borders, you can work from any place, from any part of the world. It's really nice. So that's really good. I really like it. It's very comfortable. Okay, now let's go to the, what I have decided today. Yesterday we could not finish the whole chapter of the production and cost analysis, or production cost analysis. We could not finish it yesterday because that we ran short of time. So what I have decided, I will be going through I will be doing a quick revision, and those part which were left, were not finished, could not finish yesterday, I'll finish it today. And then, I can see another student has just turned on, just log on. Nirmala Nazar. Hi Nirmala, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Nirmala is saying I'm good. That's good. Okay. So that's what I have decided. Like we'll try to finish it so that one of the topics should be completed. And in the evening, we will have, if I get a chance, we will have another topic in the evening. So that's what. So make sure you join the class in the evening. But if the class, there are some chances if it's not conducted, so we will let you know. So is it okay, Adi? Do you agree with my point of view, right? Okay, let's do quick revision and finish those parts which could not be finished yesterday. Is it okay with you? Because your opinions, your ideas, your suggestion and your advices really matters for me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go then. Like we have seen these stuffs. We saw these are the chapter's goal, or you can say what do we study in production and cost analysis, like, or production cost analysis. What do we study, like, and what does it do? Like, it does differentiate economic profit from accounting profit. It distinguishes between long run and short run productions. We have a look yesterday as well, introduction of law of diminishing marginal productivity, calculate fixed cost, variable cost. That's what we studied yesterday: variable cost, fixed cost, marginal cost, total cost, average cost, average fixed cost, average variable cost, and average total cost. So and it distinguishes the various kinds of cost curves and that describe the relationship among them. So we will have a look a lot of graphs today. Explain why the average cost curves are U-shaped. That's what we studied. What do you think? Why normally, what is the reason the average cost curves are always U-shaped? Why? Why does it happen? Give me some answer, please. I'm going to switch off my camera because it's almost 7-8 minutes. Okay, I might, if I remember, later on. Tell me why the average cost curves are U-shaped. Please come up with your answers. Okay, I am waiting. Let's see who gives me the answer. Let me proceed. These are the okay, that's good. Law of diminishing marginal returns and the implication for the production functions. That's right. I mean, first, what happened when you keep increasing the number of the worker, the productivity, the production keep increasing, but at one point it comes to a balance, and then it's diminishing, goes down because your expenses increases, and that really affects your cost of productions. So then that's why it start coming down. Okay, first, so that's why it is always U-shaped. If you're having your it depends on the what horizontal, like if you're taking the number of the quantity horizontal or the vertical, otherwise it will be opposite U-shape. Okay, let's go to the next one. Supply process. People offer their factors of production such as land, labor, and capital to the market. Yeah, this is the function of the firms. You know, the firm transform the factors of production into goods for consumers. That is basically what does a firm or what does an organization do? It really makes the factors of production in a manner so that they can produce something in a meaningful way, which should be meaningful to the for the customers, for the market. That should be meaningful. I mean, any sort of service or any sort of like any sort of product, goods that should be convenient. Hi, Rezi is there, I can see. Yeah, hi, Rezi, welcome. I welcome to you. So how are you today, Rezi? One day I would like to talk to you live. Okay, Rezi, please, if you come up with a mic, I want to. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Rezi is saying Alhamdulillah, very good. So I would like to interact with you. Okay, so I I want to get to know all of you one by one, so that I should know, yeah, like what is your point of view, what do you think about the class, and that's one step ahead of getting to know each other. Anyway, okay, so that's good. Okay. See what we have decided. We are revising the chapter, what we studied yesterday, because we could not finish it. So we'll try to finish it today as quick as possible. And then if we have some chance, then we will come up with another topic. Otherwise, another topic will be repeated in the evening, if it is convenient for us, for every one of us. Let's go to the production is the transformation of factors into goods. That is basically the function of a firm, that it transforms the factors into goods for consumers, for customers. Okay, let's go to the next one then. Like our firm is an economic institution that transforms factors of production into goods and services. That's what I told you in the previous things. It organizes factors of production and or produce goods and services and or sell produce goods and services. So it might be in a service, like it might be the firm may be in a service sector. If it is on the service sector, if it is providing some sort of, if it's not manufacturing or not producing anything or giving some sort of service, so it may sell produce goods and services, or it may produce goods and services, or it the organization is also some sort of service, right? So that's the same thing. Okay, let's go to the next one. Yeah, this is basically this is the firm's motto, or this is firm's goal. What they do normally, almost not the private sector, not the public sector, mostly the private sectors. Their top level, their most important goal is to maximize the profit, because if they don't maximize the profit, the organization will not be able to make some more improvements, or it will not be able to keep working, because that's why they have to make sure that through their services, through their quality of the products, through their by doing all sort of business in a proper manner, so their motto is to maximize the profit. Okay, do you agree with this point of view, right? Okay, and in the meantime, I'm trying to be quicker so that we can go to the graphs and let's see exactly what exactly going on in the detail. So, but just slightly a quick revision so that everything should be fresh up in my mind, because I know you people have a very good minds, but I have got a dull mind, so I want everything to be revised, fresh up in my mind, right? See, now see what it's saying is profit. You know what is the profit? Is the total revenue. I told you the earlier date. What is total revenue? Tell me. Yeah, anyone would like to tell me, please, what is total revenue? Let's see who got the right answer. Whoever gives me the right answer, he will get 5 dirham. But the answer should be yours, right? See who wins this 5 dirham. There is a competition now. What is total revenue? No one giving me any answer. Okay, no problem. I save my 5 dirham. I'm going to give the answer. Okay, see, I got the answer. Rezi Sharif is saying includes all the cost plus selling price together. All the cost. Rezi is not the correct answer. Sorry, you could not win. All the cost plus selling price together. Now, total, he's saying total. I think Surajit was very quick actually. He tried. He said total receipts of firm from the sale of any given quantity of a product. Yeah, Surajit is correct. Surajit, cost of product. No, Rezi, is not the cost of production. That is, I'm asking about revenue, total revenue. I'll tell you, Rezi, what is total revenue. See, it's now it's total. Yeah, Rezi Sharif is saying okay. Rahul is overall measure of the firm. Overall measure of the firm. I don't know in what sense you're talking about the majors. So your answer is ambiguous. Ambiguous, right? It's not very clear. Anyway, Surijit got the 5 dirham. Here you go, Surijit, your 5 dirham, right? See now, oh, you're welcome. So that's good. See, total revenue basically exactly what it is. Suppose in a very simple language, suppose you are selling any product, suppose handmade shoes you are selling. I'm giving a very good idea, man. You can come up with this business idea and you can sell out in UAE. See, these ideas are free but $1 million ideas. What you can do, suppose you are on a business like on a handmade shoes, and what you do, suppose you produce every day or you sell out every day 100 shoes, suppose, and every shoe cost around 50 dirham or $50. Okay, suppose so you are selling how many shoes every day? 100 shoes. Each shoes cost $50, so 100 cross 50 is $1,500. It means you are doing a sales of every day for $1,500. So that is your total revenue. Now to make those shoes, how much it costs to you, like to pay you the labor, for your utility bills, for your machines, for your leather cost and all the other material cost, right? When you add them up, yeah, and you deduct it from the total revenue, from that 1,500, that gives you the profit. Is it clear now? Right? Rahul is saying, yeah, it's clear. That's okay, no problem. Surijit is, Surijit, you are already clear, isn't it, about it? That's why you got 5 dirham. Yeah, so you are happy now today, you won the 5 dirham. Nirmala is saying, okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, now let's go to the next one. What happened? That's good. He's saying, yes, he's happy. Now let's see. See, for economics, total cost is the explicit payment to the factors of production plus to the opportunity cost of the factors provided by the owners of the firm. We have already discussed about the economist point of view and the accountant points of view about the about total cost, right? So I don't think so we need to go into that detail. Yeah, see, the production process may be short term, or the production process may be long term. See, our firm is constrained in regard to what production decision it can make. Yeah, I mean, it has some constraint, some compulsion, some majburiya, you know about it, right? So either he has to go the short term run production or it has to go on the long run production. It depends what strategy they should have. It depends on the need of the market as well. It depends on their capacity as well, what they can do. Okay, so they are constrained to follow what they should be doing, like short run production or the long run productions. Clear? Some inputs are fixed. See, here you go. See, in the long run, a firm chooses from all possible production techniques. So in the long run, they are not that much constrained because they might have some resources, they might have some time to follow or to do the work. But for the short run, the time is very minimum, so they have to do, they are constrained. All puts or some inputs are fixed and all inputs are variable. The terms long run and short run do not necessarily refer to a specific period of time, but to the flexibility the firm has in changing the level of output. Yeah, that is really, it depends on their output. Like if the output is, suppose for the long run, then the output might be more in quantity. For the short run, the output may be small in quantity. So it depends on the output as well. It depends on the market demand as well. So, and it depends on the nature of the product as well. Clear, right? Okay. Any confusion? Any problem? Now go to the tables, production tables. I'm trying to be quicker slightly so that we can finish it today. Here you go. Sorry, I went. Production table is a table showing the outputs resulting from various combination of factors of production or inputs. Like we will have real world production tables are complicated. Yeah, that's true, but here is the table. See, this is a table. It shows how many workers are producing how many units and what are the marginal product and average product. So this table is supposed to be a production table. Suppose if you're going to work as a manager, I hope so. So what you will do, you see, when you see like if the company is struggling and sales is going down, then you have to come up with what are the causes why the sales is going down. So first of all, you have to do some research about it, like so that you can come to know first, because the diagnosing the problem is the first step. So the cause, I mean, what are the causes? So what you will do, you will tell the company, other officials to go, okay, go give me the reports of all the sales you made last year or last month, okay? But then you will have a clear-cut picture when you see the production table. When they bring the production table to you, then you will see exactly how many workers are producing, how many units, and what are the, then you can calculate from there what are the marginal productivity and what are the average product. So from that point of view, from that table, you might get some sort of idea like what exactly going on, or there may be some other reason, other causes also, or the cause may be here as well. So we said, like, suppose if there is a 0 workers producing nothing, so your total output is 0, okay? And suppose if you have a 1 worker producing 4 units, then your marginal productivity is what? 0. 4 minus 0 is 4, okay? And if you have a 2 workers producing 10 units, and then your marginal productivity will be 6. How come 6? 10 minus 4 is 6. Okay, and similarly, see, until it keeps going on, when the marginal productivity is the maximum, when there are 4 workers producing 23 units. Yeah, marginal productivity is maximum when 4 workers are producing 23 units. So 23 minus 17 is 6. 6 is the maximum value on the marginal productivity column. Yeah, an average about the, you know, all of you, just slightly revising that one or two of you may not be present, might not be present in my previous lecture yesterday. That's why I'm slightly revising as well. An average product, you know, when you divide the total output by the number of the workers, that will give you the average product. Like suppose 10 total output was 10, and that was produced by 2 workers. So what happened when 10 is divided by 2, it results 5. So that your average productivity is 5. I mean, each employee is producing 5 units in that case. Clear? Right? Can everybody hear me, please? Okay, that's good. Yeah. I can see a lot of people are giving a lot of responses. It's nice to know. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, that's what I've already discussed. Let's see what exactly going on here. Have a look. See, on your horizontal scale, you got number of workers, and on your vertical scale, you got quantity, how many units you are producing. Right? So let's have a look. See, when the number of workers at the beginning, like until 6, I would say, or 5. Okay, I would say 5 workers, almost, or 6 almost. Yeah. So you can see when the number of worker is increasing, you can have a look. See, the quantity of the produced item is also increasing. But for after some time, it is start almost a horizontal line. It means, and then it start getting diminishing, going down. So that part, if the first part, you can see there are another line, dotted line. Yeah. Okay. So that says increase in our marginal productivity is going straight with the 45-degree angles. Right, and then within that, between you can see 2.5 workers to 7.5 workers, you can see there is a diminishing marginal productivity. I mean, your marginal productivity will be going slightly down. This curve is your total productivity, right? And then, and after that, 7.8, it is start going down quite down to that. So that is called diminishing absolute productivity. So it will be going below than 0, then it will be negative. Okay, it means you will be having losses. And then the production cost will be higher than the total revenue, and in that case what will happen? Your profit will be negative. When the cost of the production will be higher than the total revenue, of course, like 4, suppose 4 minus 6 will result you minus 2. So your profit will be negative. It means you are having losses now. Right? Clear? Should we proceed forward now? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. Sorry, sometime I go very forward. I don't know exactly. See, have a look here. See, the same thing been explained in more detail, with more details. Like, see, on the horizontal scale, we got number of workers, right? And like, see, the quantity is being produced is 2, 4, 6, and 8. That is on vertical scale, right? See, you can see the red line. The red line you got is the marginal product. So marginal product is really increasing at the beginning. Okay. Then all in a sudden it starts coming down, 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 and then it starts becoming negative. Then that is called diminishing absolute productivity. Okay, absolute, that is AP is your diminishing absolute productivity, which is coming down. Okay, and see, that is more U-shaped, that is more, like I say, curved, that is more curved, rather than, and your absolute productivity is slightly horizontal. Okay, it means it is taking more time. It is taking more time to go to the negativity. So that is slightly in more detail. If you have a look to the table as well, then you will have a better understanding. So when you, but one thing is very important, when you keep increasing the number of labor, that will increase, of course, that will increase the salary cost, and which will add to the cost of the production, and that's why that will then the revenue generated will not be able to meet that cost of production, so your profit will be negative. Okay, clear, right? Yeah, Rezi Sharif is saying yes, no one is saying nothing. Yeah, I think, yeah, Rahul is saying clear, that's good, that's good. Now, Nimrala, how are you today, Nimrala? Would you like to come on the mic and say something about this chapter or anything? No? Okay, no problem. That's okay, no problem. See, let's go to the next slide, what it says. This is another table that's called another table of law of diminishing marginal productivity, the same table. Yeah, we had before. See, this is the law of diminishing marginal productivity. So on the third column, from the left to the right, on the third column, we have marginal productivity and how it is going to be slightly going diminishing from 7, then 6, then 5, then 3, then 1, then 0, then -2, and then -5. Right? So that is called, it's going slightly down as long as you keep increasing the number of workers. Okay, as when you keep increasing the number of workers. So working as a manager, make sure you have right number of people, neither more nor less, and so that you can use them to an optimum level, you can exploit their productivity to optimum level. Now go to the next one. The same thing we have already discussed about this law of diminishing marginal productivity. State as more of a variable input is added. So variable inputs are your labors. When you put more labor, they are also your input. Okay, so it's saying state as more of a variable input is added to an existing fixed input. Fixed input may be a machine, maybe buildings. After some point, what happened? Shakur is saying main room, no controls. Let's see, I don't know. I can see something like on my screen is saying, okay, anyway, yeah, might be from my mistake, like I might have pressed some button. See, let's see, okay, state as more as variable input is added to an existing fixed input. After some point, the additional output from the additional input will fall. That is your law of diminishing marginal productivity. So remember, your inputs are here, your number of workers. Okay, clear, right? And these are the total output is your total productivity. See, on the first three, it's showing it is increasing. Your marginal activity is increasing from 4 to 6. And then it is diminishing from 6, 5, 3, 1, 0. And when you got the negative value, it means you are facing losses now. So that is also diminishing productivity, but that is called diminishing absolute productivity. Okay, clear? Lock कर दिया जाए? Clear, right? You know Hindi language, right? You can lock it. Raidi Sharif is saying, very good, nice to know. I know when you respond to a joke, is lock kijiye, please. Okay, that's good, Surajit. I know, yeah, okay, I will lock it now. See, lock kar diya jaye. Rahul is also saying lock kar diya jaye. Okay, that's good. It's nice to know. Everyone know about these things, yeah. There's the Amitabh Bachchan thing, isn't it? Let's go to the next one. Yeah, sometimes, very rarely, I watched a couple of scenes, but I knew that there was some sort of program, but I used to give almost all the answers. That was the brilliant thing. When I used to watch, believe me, I used to give a lot of answers, and I used to surprise the people, my family, that yeah, I'm giving the answers. Then they used to advise me, why don't you go for the Karopati thing? Okay. Now, okay, let's go to the next slide. See, the cost of production is saying fixed cost. You know, if there are some fixed cost of those that are spent and cannot be changed in the period of time under consideration in the long run, there are no fixed costs since all inputs and therefore their costs are variable. In the short run, a number of inputs and their cost will be fixed. Yeah, in the short run, you can say a number of the inputs may be fixed, like suppose a constant number of the parts or constant number of the labor, that may be fixed, okay, in the short run. But in the long run, inputs cannot be fixed. Mostly input will be variables. Okay, inputs are variable. Workers are an example of variable cost, because which are costs that change as output changes. The sum of the variable and the fixed cost are total cost. See, have a look at it. See, there are two types of cost I told you. One is fixed cost and one is variable cost. To do your business in a very short manner, from the top I'm coming. So there are two types of cost, that is fixed cost and some variable cost. Variable cost are like happen very frequently. Fixed cost are once you do that cost, once it costs you and you work out like 5 years, 10 years and 15 years, like building and the machines and all those things. So what happened when you total the fixed cost and the variable cost, that give you the total cost. It means FC plus VC is equals to TC, right? Let's go to the next one. If these things are clear, then it will be much clearer the next things. Now see what it's saying is exactly the cost of production is average fixed cost equals fixed cost divided by quantity produced. That's a very simple. So if you want to find out the average fixed cost, what will you do? So you have to simple total the fixed cost. You have to divide the fixed cost by the quantity produced. How much has been produced? So that will give you basically cost of individual, cost of each. So in an average manner, okay, that will give you the cost of each. That is the definition of the average. Okay, clear, right? So that is the average fixed cost. Similarly, when you're going to find out the average variable cost, so the variable cost will be divided by the number of the quantity being produced. So that will give you the cost of individual variable cost. That will give you individual or variable cost of each product, of each item, an average. Clear, right? Similarly, when you try to find out the average total cost, so it will be ATC, average total cost. So it's very simple from the words. It means you have to find, as this is average, so it will be simply average fixed cost, which you found out on the top, and the average variable cost. When you take the sum of the average variable cost and average fixed cost, that will give you average total cost. Clear, right? So keep this in mind because these things will be coming on the graph. Okay. Similarly, marginal cost, we have already studied what the marginal cost is. Marginal cost is the number of the productivity increase or decrease in case of addition of one workers. That is the definition. In case of addition of one worker, how much the output is gone up or down, that is your marginal productivity, and how much it is going to cost you, that is called the marginal cost. So marginal cost is the increase in total cost when output increased by 1 unit. Okay, so that is in the cost sense. That is your marginal cost. So how do you find out? Simply you take the total cost divided, okay, total. So marginal cost will be total cost. Your marginal cost will be total cost divided by quantity you applied. Divided by the quantity. I mean, that will be the change of total cost. Remember, change of total cost, and that is divided by the number of the change of quantity. I mean, how much there is a change of the quantity. So units quantity. So that will be divided by, then you get the marginal cost. Let's have a look here. Here it will be more clear for you in this table. See, have a look. See, output and fixed cost, suppose, is $5. So for to produce 3 units, suppose, now we are talking about the cost. To produce 3 units, right? Okay, the fixed cost is $50 and variable cost is $38. So total cost is $50 plus $38 is simply $88. Okay, I'll go back to the next one. If to produce 4 units, fixed cost is not changing because it is over years. So you do not buy buildings or the machines again and again. So that's why the fixed cost remains same, while the variable cost change because you have to pay the salary to the to generate, or you have to buy some parts to generate more outputs. You have to buy some other stuff. That's why your variable cost is increasing. So your total cost, when you want 4 units to be generated, suppose you are producing a car, you are in a sports car industry and you are the manufacturer. So what you do, like what happens if you want to produce 4 cars a year or a month, then you see your increase. It is in 1,000. Okay, don't laugh at your business because it's not 50. It is in 1,000. So it may be $50,000, right? So it is in 1,000, suppose. So it will be 50 plus 50. So total cost will be $100,000. $100,000. Then now see, $100,000 and $88,000 will give you $12,000. That is your marginal cost. Clear? Because when you wanted to increase one of the unit, one of the output, that cost you additional $12,000. Right? So what happened now? See, AFC, and this is 16 point. This is average fixed cost is 16.6. Why? Because your fixed cost has been divided, which was 50, and divided by 3. So it gives you the result. 50 divided by 3 is 16.6. So that is your average fixed cost. Similarly, when 38 is divided by 3, so it gives you the average variable cost, which is 12.66. Is it clear, right?
and your total, so your average total cost, your average total cost will be you will simply add them up, 16.67 plus 12.66, the result will be 29.33. Clear, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we have got what we have got on this table. We have got a very clear-cut look about the cost of the productions. Like to produce, we want to produce 3 units. How much is going to cost us? The total cost is 88. See, when we are producing 4 units, the 100, then 150, then 150, then 200, then 207. Now 250, then 260, 230, 5320, 450. It means one thing is very clear. What is that? If you want to produce more stuff, more productions, then your total cost will keep increasing always. There is no doubt about it. Okay, and of course, to produce more stuff, your variable cost will also keep increasing. That's okay. From 38, 50, 100, 108, 150, 157, 200. Okay, that will keep increasing if you want to increase the output productivity. Now come to this point, like marginal cost is first was 12, then it became 8, then it became 7, then it again increased to 8 and 15. It means, see, look at it, see, it is variable now. It is changing, your marginal cost. Okay, first 12, then 8, then 7, then again it's 8 gone up, then 15. Okay, and average cost, you see, average cost is continuously going down. Average fixed cost, sorry, I'm telling you average fixed cost. 16, because you are increasing the number of the outputs. Of course, when you generate, when you know, that is the theory, that is called the theory of one of the theory of economics, what it says, when you produce stuff more in quantity, so that normally decrease your cost of production. Decrease your cost of production when you're increasing more quantity. So there is one that decrease your cost of production in one way, like because you buy in bulk quantity, right? So, but you have to see according to how much is the demand. So you have to produce according to your demand. You cannot produce surplus amount of productions or some surplus amount of goods. So you see, the average fixed cost is slightly going down because you are using the same machine, you are using the same building to produce more stuffs. So that's why your average fixed cost is slightly going down. Okay, clear? But see, average variable cost case is different. Average variable cost case is different. See, first it was 12.6, then it was 12.5, it is slightly going down, then it's 11, then it's 10, then it's 9, 9, 9, and then it will start again increasing from 9.13, then 9.4, then 9.6, then 12.5. Okay, see, the average cost is changing. Average variable cost is changing, right? Now you see and this is the next one is your average total cost. So of course the average total cost was the maximum on the top at the beginning. Okay, because you were using less, average total cost was increasing because the number of the unit was produced was less. So that which is dividing, that value was shorter. That's why the result is higher. The answer is higher. Okay, now as you are increasing the number of output, so it means the number which is going to divide the total cost is increasing. That's why the value is getting lesser in the beginning. This is your average total cost. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Is it clear, right? Okay, that's fine. Nice to know. I could not finish it yesterday because there was some interruptions, and it is difficult to estimate the time exactly, sometime how much one slide is going to take. So that's why it is difficult to manage the timing things. Let's have a look. See, there are two graphs. See, on the vertical column you have total cost, right? Total cost, you know, total cost is your fixed cost, the sum of your fixed cost, and your variable cost is the total cost, right? Okay, and that is your total cost, and on the horizontal axis you have number of the quantity you produce. And so, okay, now see the fixed cost. There is a purple line. You can see FC curve is constant. It means it is not changing. What? Fixed cost is not changing, because you're not going to buy the machines and the buildings again and again. That will be used even for one worker, for 1 unit, and it may be used for 10 units to be produced, right? That's why this is fixed. Clear, right? Okay, now go to the, there is a green line. It says variable cost. See, the variable cost and total cost is continuously increasing. TC and VC curves increase as quantity increases. That is generally we have seen in the table as well, isn't it? To produce more stuff. Okay, a fixed cost is remaining same. Clear, right? Any problem in this on this graph? Any problem? Any misconception? Please let me know. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I can see a couple of people more have joined us. Slightly they were later. Who was late? Let's see. Let me see who was late. Shiful Islam was late. Yeah. Yeah, Anis was late. I know Anis. And Ramis Anwar Nisa. Okay, no problem. So you people were slightly late. Yeah, that's fine. But it's, as long as it's getting clear to you, no problem. Let's see. Let's have a look. See the graphing per unit output cost curves. Now we are going to graph per unit outputs. Yeah, per unit. I mean like 1 unit cost curves. How much is going to cost you for 1 unit output? But class time is evening. Yeah, right. In the evening we have a class as well. But I'm slightly, I'm not sure slightly if the evening class will be conducted or not. If it is not conducted in any way, so you will be informed long before. Okay, so do not worry about it. But there is a scheduled class in the evening as well. Okay. Because it's my class and I have some activity in the evening, so but you will be informed inshallah before that. So please keep check your emails. Yeah, keep checking your emails. Let's go to the next one. It may be the different, because we had Rezi, we may have a different class, because we have already had this class yesterday as well. So we will be doing some business environment thing. So the evening class may be the different class if it happens mostly. So do not worry, inshallah we'll try to cover all the things. As long as I'm with you, I will try to cover, and I will try my level best to give you as much as possible. Excuse me, yeah. Now let's have a look. There are a couple of lines. You can see more or almost same. Almost are producing like a U-shaped, right? It's almost U-shaped. See, first of all, see the AFC, that is average fixed cost curve. Average fixed cost, when you see like the average fixed cost, I told you when you see the cost, fixed cost for a single to produce a single unit. To produce a single unit, how much is going to cost you? How much is going to cost you? Mona Anchan, George is there. Now, George, you are very late today. No problem, I welcome you. See, so a fixed cost is going in the curve like average fixed cost. I told you when you are going to find out the cost of 1 unit, like fixed cost of 1 unit in an average manner, that is called average. Excuse me. Yeah. So that's going to your AFC, or average fixed cost curve. See, it is how it is first, so it is drastically going down, and then it will be slightly horizontal. Why? Because when the number of worker was less, when the number of excuse me, I've got bad cough actually, that's why the problem is there. So see, now on the vertical axis you can see the cost. That is the per unit output. That is the cost. Okay, I mean to produce the 5 units, 10 units, 15 units, 20 units, 25 units, 30 and 35 units. Okay, now see, and when these are the units to produce. Okay, how much is going to cost you? And that is your cost. And this is your on the vertical column. These are the cost. To produce 4 units, 8 units, 12 units, 16 units. So the quantities are the quantity that has to be produced, or output which has to be produced. That quantity is given on the horizontal line. So see, if you have a look at it, the purple color that the curve is going on, which was slightly when you wanted to produce 4 items. Yeah, the cost was around, it's not approximately, it's between 10 to 15. Okay, okay, then when you wanted to produce 8, the cost is, your average fixed cost is coming down. Yeah, it's coming continuously down, because that is average fixed cost. Fixed costs are normally go constant, because you do not change it. It doesn't change continuously, because it is over years, for more than 1 year. That's why. And let's have a look at the MC, ATC and ABC. That's marginal cost and average total cost and average variable cost curves are U-shaped. And these 3 curves, the green one, the blue one and the black one, these are all U-shaped. You see, I told you from the very beginning why they are U-shaped, because when you are increasing the number of workers, yeah, then the more produce will be the more items will be produced. But later on, what will happen? It will for more workers, it will reach to an optimum level, and then for more workers, it will add up to the salary. You have to pay to them salaries, so that will increase the cost of productivity. So, and then that's why it is U-shaped and going up. So, and this is the average, that is per unit output cost curve, right? So if you go to the back to the table, then this will be more clear. See, if you have a look at the table. Oh, sorry, I've gone to the far. No, that's okay. Yeah, I want you to see the table. Yeah, see, this is the table of the average AFC, AVC and ATC. So why it is U-shaped? You see AVC and ATC, because in the first it was highest, then it's coming down, then it start going up again. That's why you get a U-shaped curve. ATC, have a look at the average total cost, the last one, the last column. So 29, 25, 16 coming down, and then it start again going up after then 11.36, 11.30, after 11.29 it start going up again, 11.43, then 14.06. So that's why you are getting U-shaped curve. Okay, clear? Okay, that's fine. That's why I came back to the curve, so that we should understand why it is U-shaped. I came back to the table. Yeah, it says the shapes of the cost curve, the variable and the total cost curve have the variable and the total cost curves have the same shapes, increasing output and increases variable cost and total cost. The fixed cost curve is always constant, which I have already showed you. It is a horizontal line. It was a horizontal line straight. Increasing output does not change FC, that does not change fixed cost. The average fixed cost curve is downward sloping, increasing. Why it is downward sloping? Because it is increasing output, increasing output and decreases AFC, average fixed cost. The marginal cost, average variable cost, and the average total cost are U-shaped. Why? Because increasing output initially leads to a decrease in the marginal cost, average variable cost, and average total cost. That's why I told you when we look at the table, I told you that's why this is U-shaped. Is it clear, right? So today we have finished the topic. I'm really happy. We could not finish it yesterday, so that's why I decided we must finish it today. Okay, I think the job is done. So is there any confusion? I was outside, sir, who is saying, okay, I know, Surajit, you went for a short while. I know, I saw you went offline, but that's okay, as long as you came back and you asked me the permission. Can I come in the class, sir? But as we used to ask when we were a child, so you can come in the class and join us now. That's not a problem. Okay, now see, this happened in, still happen in India, in Pakistan. Like even in big classes, when students coming in the class, they ask for the permission. Sir, can I come in? Then the teacher say, yes, you can come in. I enjoy these things when I was teaching the contact classes here and another place. Even the big classes, the BBA students, another big classes, they used to ask me, can I come, sir? But if you go in England, they never ask if I can go or if I can come. If you want to come in. No, if you want to go, no problem. But that is the respect we give, like in subcontinent, like in India, Pakistan, they give a lot of respect to the teacher. They ask for the permission. Yeah, that is the lesson our older has taught us. Anyway, that's the good thing. So this is okay. Now we got left only 3 minutes now, and we have finished the topic today almost. So this is the way, this is the one of the topic, cost production analysis. Production cost analysis, production and cost analysis. That was the topic we finished today almost, and we just have a look how it works, why we have to be careful when you are going to work as a production manager. You have to be very careful how much units should be produced and how much is going to cost you. What are the items that influence it, and what are the things you have to be careful? What sort of table you really want to have a look, so that you can decide or you can forecast for your future demand as well. So I told you the managerial economics is a very practical sort of subjects. That is the really proper practical implementation of the managerial theories, of economics theories. So that's why. Anyway, we have a very nice conversation. Some sort of humor was also there today, and someone won. Who won 5 dirham today? Surajit, isn't it? You won 5 dirham today, isn't it? Next time we will have another quiz, and I may give you a 10 dirham, right? Yes, sir, it's me. Yes, sir, it's me. Anyway, congratulations. Yeah, you won 5 dirhams. Winning the competition is a big thing. So if it is a 5 dirham or 50 dirham, or if it's a big or small prize, but winning the competition is make a sense of competition. So I want all of you to be very competitive and participate in the competition and try to win this money every time. I will be offering you from time to time. Thank you. It gives a lot of pleasure. I know that's good. Yeah, Surajit saying it gives a lot of pleasure. So anyone who would like to suggest anything or any nice comments or anything you can improve. Thanks for being with me in this morning. Okay. Thanks to all of you, really, all of you are very regular students working hard. I appreciate that. You have a nice day. All of you have a very nice rest of the day. Thank you very much, Anish. Thank you, Raisi Sharif. And thank you, Surajit, as well. Dear sir, and I have some doubts in my syllabus in first year includes as below subjects MP 101 management theory and practice in second year. Please shift